Welcome everybody. We are playing this Minnie Mouse card today. I'm in the queue, best of 3. Give the stream a like if you're excited. Minnie Mouse here is a 1/5 quest for 2 bodyguard, and when you play this character, you banish your opposing character with 5 strength or more. Honestly, kind of good. Hits Half Shark. It hits Sisu. It hits Miss Bianca. It hits Pluto. It hits the new Pete, the 5/5 6 cost Pete. So I think it's pretty good. We're playing 2 copies of it. We're trying to tech a little bit more for Ruby Sapphire. This is still the Amethyst and Amber deck, which I think we're very close to optimizing. We're at the point where we're playing around with the ratios. It's really hard to fit everything that you want. You need to be able to beat Ruby Sapphire, but there's a lot of other things you need to be able to beat too. Thanks again to Card Market who sponsored the stream. You can see Peter Pan Iago still in the top sellers of the week. And we'll see if we can find a game here. If you guys are watching and want to queue into me, come have a game. Good to see you, Magnus. Hi, Dominic. Hey, Sir Popsicle. Guys, give the stream on YouTube a like. So we're still playing Lanterns. I'm a big believer in that. Dreamborn is actually down at the moment, so I can't show you the exact list. Oh, no, it's back. Okay, I can show you the list while I'm in the queue here. Probably going to queue into someone here with the world's worst microphone to start the stream. So we're rocking this at the moment. Madam Mim Tiny Anniversary is really good. Your other characters gain Challenger 1. This is an incredible number fixer. So suddenly, like, your Elsa rushes in for 3. Your Peter Pan rushes in for 3. Your Daisy Duck has 2 strength. Your Diablo's 1. Like, all of these really make a difference. But it's important to find the balance between, like, enough card draw. Not too many uninkables. We're at 15 right now. I'm actually still playing 4 Peter Pans, like, in the list right in front of me. I think what I did is I cut Iago down to 1 and Library down to 2. So I'm really not sure on, like, the Library count, the Mim count, the Iago count, the Peter Pan. I feel like you still want 4 Peter Pans. Like, it does kind of make sense that you could go down to 3, but it's probably asking for trouble when you queue into Diablo. You're just going to want it, aren't you? So it's really difficult to find, like, what to cut. You could look at cutting the snake, for example. A lot of people would always go towards the 1-drops, but you guys know me. I think it's a mistake. We're using Pixelborn Connect to play online. Hey, Shadow Slash from Puerto Rico. Usually, guys, what I do is I don't start the stream now until I find a game because the queue can be a while. You need Piglets for Ruby Sapphire. You need Goat for Ruby Sapphire. So I don't think those are worth cutting. Library, you could get rid of, but then you're very reliant on Rapunzel for card draw, maybe perhaps a little bit too reliant. I think a couple of libraries, probably 3 actually would be a good number. Snake's definitely cuttable, but the nice thing about Snake is you can replay your Piglets, you can replay your Rapunzel, you can even replay your Crabs and even your Minnie Mouse, right? Like, she can be bounced in this deck. Minnie Mouse also pretty good with Crab and Rapunzel synergy. The Minnie Mouse also going to protect your Piglets, which could be really relevant as well. Yeah, 2 Minnie Mouses. I think 3 would be too many as it's uninkable, but I think 2 copies, there might be enough targets in this metagame for her to actually be just about worth it. And again, it's a bit more of a tech for Ruby Sapphire. So it's really just trying to, like, decide what do you want to tech for at this point. I think, like I say, in the list in front of me, I'm actually still playing 4 Peter Pans and just 1 Iago. I do like Iago a lot, but it's maybe one of the weaker cards. But Iago's great. Here's why I underestimated Ruby Sapphire. Is like, you need to take this much to convincingly 2-0 Ruby Sapphire with goats and piglets, that, like, all of your other stuff and even the mini, all of your other matchups become a little bit worse. But Piglet's very, very strong in a lot of matchups. I think the deck's very well positioned. Maybe Emerald Steel might cause the deck a few problems because you don't have a good way of dealing with the 3-cost Ursula. Like, it's going to sing a song, and then you can deal with it afterwards, right? We can't find a game. Aren't you running out of hand and inkable cards? You need to definitely mulligan carefully. Like, the uninkable count is high. It's also why I'm concerned about adding Minnie Mouse into it as a 5-cost uninkable. But it's all just very important to mulligan sensibly, ink wisely. Like, every decision is going to matter. If you can get and also, like, making sure you're maximizing your Rapunzel and playing to do so. Like, a lot of the time with this deck, one of the biggest traps that you're going to fall into is you're not actually supposed to quest with Daisy Duck quite often. Daisy Duck's really in this deck for her stats, as well as the ability to quest when the time is right. But Daisy Duck as a 1/4 is just feeding your Rapunzel. Like, Rapunzel really is the centerpiece card draw tool. And we do have a few libraries in there as well. Like, maybe 3. Like, those are the kind of cards that, you know, I'm not sure with. Like, I'm always playing like 4 Daisy, 4 Chernobog, 4 Diablos, 4 Broom, 4 Piglets. I think I always want 4 Snakes, but you could trim something there. Think like, I wouldn't go less than 3 Crabs. I wouldn't go less than 3 Peter Pans. I think I still want 4 probably. Like, Iago is one of the cards that you could cut. Maybe Minnie, maybe Library. Like, these are the kind of slots that you just have to make some tough decisions on and decide what you want to tech for. But we're playing Minnie today. I think we're on 4 Peter Pans and 1 Iago. I think that's what we're starting off with. I say we're playing Minnie. I can't bloody find a game. Give the stream a like. Thanks to Card Market. Here we go. Is that a game? No. Brilliant. Fantastic. Guys, someone queue hardcore ranked, please. You see, I knew it. I knew I should have not have started the stream until I found a game. 5-minute queue simulator over here. I will be streaming a Lorcana tournament on Saturday from Stockholm. It's a big one. I'm going to be trying to win it. I'll either be playing this or something different. I don't want to give away what else I might play, but I've got a few ideas up my sleeve. Here we go. Brilliant. My camera's not working. That's just fantastic, isn't it? Sorry, mate. I don't know what's going on there.
No worries, lad.
I'm going to just try and restart my app because it should be working. Maybe I'll just try and even unplug my camera and plug it back in. I'm streaming, by the way.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Is that going to work? Doesn't let me change my camera. I'll try and exit and rejoin.
Yeah, it's just white for me still. So.
That is brilliant. I literally made sure it was working as well. So let me just make sure my camera's not been opened up somewhere else. Yeah, that is exactly what's happened. Should be fine. We should be good. Minnie over Criminal Mind? Yeah, maybe you could. That's actually fair, but honestly, it's kind of true. I can actually. Yay!
Nice one.
Yeah, I'm live streaming it. Hope that's okay with you.
Yeah, I just saw the name there.
Let's go, man. Is half cut okay for you?
Yeah, and it works. Yeah.
I was shuffling for about an hour in the queue. So.
Nice.
All right, good luck, mate.
Good luck.
Yeah, actually, honestly, World's Greatest Criminal Mind is kind of a fair point because you could sing it and it's inkable. I could see it. It's actually an interesting idea. So I'm pretty sure we... Oh my god. Oh my god. Should we just go for the triple Daisy of Dreams? Oh my god. What a hand. I mean, we're never keeping that in opening hand, right? The question is, do we want to do that? I think probably, right? And we don't want to be too overzealous with the Mulligan, probably. I might just... I don't know. I want to dig for Rapunzel, I think. I think I'm going to be a bit over... That is a very risky Mulligan. I guess Iago is not bad. Let's do that. 3 for me. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, do we hit another Daisy?
I'll do 4.
But yeah, that's an interesting point, right? Like, basically trying to find like the last... The mini can pop off though. Like, it's good against Miss Bianca. Like, the bodyguard's relevant. Also, like, World's Greatest Criminal Mind is it's not a bad shout though. I mean, I can actually see it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure triple days is complete bait. You too, mate. Ready when you are.
Sure. I'll ink a P. Play Mulan.
Sure.
Draw. Discard a Lilo. Pass you.
Oh, it's a very fancy looking Lilo too. I'll draw. Alright, so we're up against... How's half my hand upside down? Just get Piglet into the ink to start off with. I'm going to ink Piglet, and for 1, I'll play Daisy Duck. I have a few Piglet proxies, that's the only one.
No worries.
There's a few Piglet proxies. I don't know where any of my Piglets are. They've gone questing.
All good.
You get it, guys, questing! Minnie is destroying a character with 5 strength or more, and it's a bodyguard. Going to be good against Pluto in this matchup, potentially, as well. Pluto, Miss Bianca, but particularly the Half Shark and Sisu. Particularly the Half Shark are really what we're looking at doing with her.
Troubadour.
Okay, so it is actually a whole new world deck with the Mulan, perhaps.
Go ahead.
Yep. I'll draw. I'm going to ink Chatterbox Followers.
Yeah.
2 for Lantern.
Okay.
I'm going to exert the Lantern. Play Daisy Duck.
Ooh.
Now, I should have decided if I'm questing earlier, but I guess I'm going to quest, and I should have technically done that first, but never mind. Yeah, we'll
Let's
quest.
see. We get a queen.
All right, and I'll pass.
Yeah.
So, like, this is obviously, like, sloppy. I should quest
Sure.
before I do anything else. It wouldn't have actually made a difference, though.
Hmm.
I've actually hit another Lantern in hand. Lantern is particularly good against the whole new world decks because you just have a ton of resources and you're ramping into it, right?
Queen.
It's like how, you know, whole new world's bad against Sapphire usually.
The area. Got the top 4.
So we're going to play the second Lantern here. 3 resources, so I can go
Strength.
Lantern, Lantern, and a 3-drop, so I can't quite fit the goat or
3 go to the bottom.
Iago down. So they got strength.
We will run 2 into the Daisy and sing to just finish it off.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Sure. I'll draw. Yes, obviously they only did 2 damage there, but that's fine. I really want to get this second Lantern down because of the whole New World threat. Like, the Lanterns are so good into whole New World. Like, the goat and stuff like that looks good, but realistically, it's probably just going to get done over quite easily, right? The question is, do we get rid of Iago or goat? And I think it's probably the Iago we drop. So I'm going to go Lantern goat. Oh, sorry, Lantern Daisy. Like, I think we can just... That's the question. It's like, do we want to take a turn off here? Do we want to get like a goat for board presence? Or do we want to get more ramp down? And I actually think it's better to get more ramp down, right? Because they can just sing another song and then remove whatever I play anyway. Cards in hand, please.
I have 4 right now.
Thanks. I'm going to ink Iago.
Okay.
2 for Lantern.
Nice.
1 for Daisy.
Oof.
I'll quest again quite sloppily. I should have technically
Go
done
ahead.
that first. Yeah.
Trigger Cindy.
Cool. And I'll pass.
Ready.
2 in hand for me.
Before I draw, I'll pay 2 for the Lilo.
Sure.
And I'll draw.
I think we're fine here. Not too concerned. I have Rapunzel in hand to start juicing up. Having the ink. That's just me being... Wait, what? Having the ink? The blocked view screen? Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I mean, that's just how you do it, usually. Unless you just want me to have my hand like that all the time. I mean, I can do that. Is that how you would rather me do it? Just play it like a LCC match? I can do it like that. That's how I did it for a while. I do think Piglet's better than Nilo, but it's in...
Sings Stormer John onto the sideways duck.
It's not clear cut, I will say that much. It's definitely not clear cut. But yeah, I think the extra quest is better than the discard synergy, because like, I'm not really sure you're going to be putting the Lilo, like, summoning the Lilo from the discard that often at all, really. Maybe with library, there's some synergy there, but yeah, I think it's better.
Ink a queen.
I mean, it's probably better to play it like this anyway, right? To be honest, with my ink up here,
70.
probably is better.
And
But you can see the lantern value in this matchup already, right? Like, I know I haven't actually developed any board here, but like that's kind of the point. I'm just focusing on ramping.
just run into it with the aerial. And go ahead.
Yep, just 1 damage on aerial, please. I'll draw. Daisy will challenge aerial.
Yeah.
I've put my ink up here now, by the way.
Oh, sound.
And I'm just keeping my hand like displayed at all times, basically. I'm going to double tap Lantern and pay 2 for Rapunzel.
Lovely.
I'll heal Daisy and draw 2. 1, 2. Minnie's not doing much here, is she? That's for sure. Of course, it's also providing my opponent with the opportunity of doing something. Like I'd like to ink this. That's kind of my concern about the Minnie. I'm sure she'll be all right though. The question here is if like we ink Diablo play Piglet or if we ink Goat play Piglet. Probably this. It's a pretty tough call. I think we'll ink Diablo. We kind of need some stats, right? I'll ink Diablo. And I'm going to play Piglet. And I'll pass.
Right. Ready.
But we just played Rapunzel and Piglet that turn. You know, that's value, mate. That's the lanterns. Yeah, 1 Chernobog wouldn't be a bad shout. I'm just worried about like early uninkables. So obviously they're Rapunzel control for them here, but
I think I'll have to do the same.
Yeah.
Rapunzel. Draw.
Hopefully we can. I have 2.
2. Okay.
Hopefully we can recover a bit. The Minnie's not having a good start here, is she really? Would like to have inked her there.
Bare necessities. Play a Simba.
If they were to play a Miss Bianca or a Chernobog, though, I'll probably change my tune quite quickly, right? Even just the bodyguard. You know, my board's questing for 6 here. Like a bodyguard is actually not that easy for them to deal with.
Discard. Cinderella. We will.
Whole New World is great for us if they go for that.
I think you need 3 on board, right, to get the.
Yeah, and it quests for 3 if I have 3. If I have less than 3, it just quests for 1.
Okay. Let's Zeus the Rapunzel.
Mm-hmm.
Then we will strength the duck.
Yep.
And I'll quest with these.
Doesn't look good, does it, guys? My God.
And pass there.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Ready and draw. Doesn't look good, guys. So we have 5 ink and 2 lanterns, so I can just play the Minnie and the Diablo, I guess. Cards in hand, please.
2 right now.
Thanks.
Sorry, I meant to be updating this for you.
So the question is just like, do we go for the goat or do we go like the Minnie doesn't really do much, does it? But I mean, I guess we have a bodyguard. We'd probably rather just develop the goat, right? Pliggett's gonna challenge Lilo.
Yeah, that goes.
I'm gonna tap both lanterns and pay 2 for goat and gain 1 law.
Okay.
And then I'll pay 1 for Diablo and I'll pass with, 1 card in hand.
No worries. Ready.
Bad start for old Lilo. I mean, the World's Greatest Criminal Mind is an interesting shout.
Draw for turn. Okay. 3 ink for an aerial. Top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see.
We're also Mulligan the way library.
Strength.
Definitely don't think. Invited to the Born Friends are both like super fun. The thing is, it's like it's just difficult to fit everything in the deck, right? Like we're just at that point where like we're very happy with the deck. It's just trying to find like what the last like finishing touches and the right ratios are. Because as soon as you're adding something like Friends, something has to go, and it's easier said than done. Again, it kind of, I think my problem with this deck overall, having now played it for a long period of time, I think it's very solid. I think that the problem, my concern about it is that you have to tech so heavily for Ruby Sapphire, and I'm not convinced the Emerald Steel matchup's that good anyway. I think it might not quite be there. I think it's probably like a solid B tier deck.
Strength onto the goat, and then
I'll gain a law.
4, 2, 3, 4.
I gained 1 law for a goat.
Yeah, sure. And you can go ahead.
Sure. I'm going to ready and draw.
5 ink. 2 cards in hand.
I mean, it just looks like it's over, right? Should we just go next? I think we should just go next. Let's go next.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all played.
I had the lanterns in this as well, but I got rid of them. I'm trying out something different. So.
I do like a lantern, I have to say.
Yeah, they're so good. They're so good. Not much item removal at the minute.
I've just shuffled so many cards in upside down. Brilliant.
The worst. Yeah.
Is half go okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I already did mine, sorry.
Perfect. No, of course, mate. Please do.
2.
Yeah, I played both 4 copies of Snake and 4 copies of Fox.
I'm going to put back
some weird draws that I didn't like the mini at all. Is the impression. All of that I like. I don't think we'll keep the Pascals. Won't keep the Piglet, but I like that. It's going to be 3 for me.
No,
1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
Oops, it's all gone wrong.
I haven't looked. I didn't see anything, so you're good.
It was all stuff in my deck anyway, so.
Nice. Well, good luck.
Alright, yeah, you too, mate.
Thanks.
I will ink Piglet.
Yeah.
And I'll play Chandabog's Followers and pass. I mean, what Amethyst does well, in my opinion, is Lantern. I think that's kind of my opinion, is Lantern plus Rapunzel and Daisy is very, very strong. We kind of just got steamrolled in the last game. It's going to happen sometimes. This matchup's slightly unfavored, I would say.
I think you
can just see that the deck is like very nearly there. I think if we can get the ratios right. I didn't like the Minnie Mouse at all in the first impression. I really didn't. But you can see, like, as soon as you start teching too much, maybe for Ruby Sapphire, it makes your other matchups a bit dodgy. It's a bit of a weird one. I'm a bit scared of the Queen. I think we just leave the Channibal Graters, though. I think board presence is valuable. I'm going to ink Piglet.
Yeah.
And I'll play 2 Diablos and pass.
Okay. Draw. Bad draw. Damn.
I think like you can see with the mini, like if I had the queen, for example, it would feel a lot better already though.
2 for Troubadour. Pass it back.
All right. I'm gonna draw.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Probably draw the Chennabox now. I'm gonna quest for 1
Yeah.
and draw. I'll quest for 2. Ink Piglet.
Yeah.
And for 2, I'm going to play Madam Mim Tiny Adversary. She's going to give me Challenger 1 to my other characters.
Nice.
Pass.
And those Diablos, when they're banished, you get to draw, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Draw for turn. Damn. Okay. Let's think.
I think the Madam Mims
Well, pay 2.
are good, but they might be the lowest impact overall. I'm not really sold on the mini at all yet.
Sing Whole New World.
Okay.
Discarding 2 storms and another Whole New World.
Yep. That is a hand. I had go
Yeah.
Madam Mim and Elsa in hand.
Okay, nice. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7.
This is where we really could have done with the lanterns, and we don't have them, and we still don't have any. Which is a bit of a bummer.
So let's see.
No crabs either. Draws have been pretty weird in these games so far.
Is what you're telling me.
Crab would have been really nice because
It gives other people +1, not itself.
it also has Challenger 1 itself.
Oh, it gives it. Okay, grand.
But yeah, it doesn't give itself an extra Challenger 1, so it's just Challenger 1.
Yeah.
Like crab is what we want here, but we don't have one.
I need to do that, so I will
Play
sing
3.
Storm Rage on onto one of the Diablos.
Yep, I'll
Draw
banish and
card.
draw.
Yeah, go ahead. And done my ink, so that's all I can do, I guess. Yeah, go ahead.
Sure, thanks. Draw for turn. Yeah, unfortunately, ton of cards, not a whole lot to do. I mean, we'll definitely take out the queen. But then the Troubadour's going to stick around. There's not much to do. I think we'll develop a Daisy. I'll quest for 1 with Diablo.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to pay 3 for Fox. I'm going to pick up
Okay.
Diablo. Fox will trade for the queen.
Lovely.
Then there's a bit of a decision on what are we supposed to ink. And it's probably the goat. I'll ink goat.
Yeah.
And play Daisy. And I'll quest for 1 with the Madam. Pass. I have
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in hand. 7 in hand. There was a card hiding.
Draw for turn. Yeah, they're good at doing that. Okay. Let's think about this now. 1, 2, 3. I need to ink something.
No, we don't want the queen. There's too many cards. Like I have Amethyst. I don't want 1 drops like the queen. I'm very settled on the deck. It's the last few slots and just trying to like find it. We've got the deck. It's just about trying to find the right way to tech it for the meta game overall, right? That's basically the stage we're at. And in the last game, it felt clunky, man. Like I'm just concerned that if you start over teching, you actually make the deck worse overall, right? Like you make some matchups a bit better, but like in that last one, the Minnie Mouse was so bad, and that's my concern about having like. So the World's Greatest Criminal Minds kind of interesting because at least it's inkable, right? And you can sing it.
Okay, that's okay.
I also think Friends would be good. We play Crab Fox.
What are we gonna get rid of?
Peter Pan is good at singing Friends too, right?
Troubadour will have to go.
This matchup's not a bad one though. I think it's pretty 50-50 in my experience.
Top 4.
No lanterns in this case hurts, but Hopefully we can stabilize.
I'll take it as strength.
It's a mid-range deck, really. Like, you've got questing power. You're like a slightly quicker mid-range deck. Like, you have the ability to quest quite aggressively, but you also have like a lot of board control with things like Crab, Elsa, and then Rapunzel for the draw.
Can only sing with him.
And yeah, you've got a bit of ramp with the lantern and just lots of efficient amethyst cards.
Madam Min.
Yep.
And
But right now, we're really missing the crabs and the foxes. Yep. I'll draw for turn. Okay, that's definitely nice, but there's not really much to pair it with. We probably just go wide. Cards in hand, please.
5.
Thanks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm going to pay 2 for lantern.
Okay.
So we can go to 3 resource, basic 4 resources. So we go Piglet, double 1-drop. It's probably the play, right? We're probably supposed to quest with Daisy as well. I'm going to quest for 2 with Daisy, trigger.
Okay, trigger hits a Pete.
Yep.
6 in hand.
I'm going to pay... Do we go 2 for Piglet or 1, 2, 3? Could I don't want to develop Pascal because it just gets removed. Right? I want to go wide. I think developing Piglet makes sense. But I could... Yeah. I'm going to pay 2 for Piglet.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap the Lantern to play Chernobog's Followers for 0.
Nice.
I will ink Diablo. And I'll play Diablo. And I'll pass. I have 3 in hand.
Cool.
I kind of wanted to ink a Rapunzel there, but the thing is with inking Rapunzel is it gives a big read that I've got another Rapunzel in hand, I think. When you say tech in the deck, to the point you make it worse, I immediately think of Sunday morning. My fantasy football team to death. Let's go. I mean, yeah, I've considered all these things, Yoshi. All the points you're making are like things I've thought about basically a long time ago. Like, what am I trying to do with Amber Amethyst is something, you know, I've very much gone through that thought process. And yeah, the general theme of the deck is just,
6 songs.
I think Lantern is very strong. Rapunzel, I think, is very strong. Damn, that's good. How much did that cost? Just 3?
So it was yeah. So there's 6 songs in here.
That's impressive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn.
Yeah.
Nice. Christoph's all over the place.
The discarded songs at the start might come in clutch there.
This is where we might regret questing with Daisy, right? Because my Rapunzel could come through. But it's not easy for them to deal with, and they could have sung something anyway.
Okay, let's strength the duck.
Yep.
For 4.
They could have just done that regardless, right? I don't know what YGCM is, mate. There's so many acronyms. I have no idea what these are. People are like, are you using this acronym? It's like, what is that, bro? Yep.
Then we might as well just start questing. And I think that's... I could ink. And do I want to ink?
I'm really feeling a lack of crabs this game.
Let's go ahead.
3 feels like a lot, but maybe you just want the 4. 4 feels like too many often, though. I'll draw.
Yeah.
All right. We kind of just have to try and quest out here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Pascal comes down for 3. I have 5 resources. I can go like Madam Mim on I don't really want to banish and draw off the channel box just yet. Doesn't do that much for me. It's not terrible though. So basically the question is, do I banish and draw off channel box just to try and find something better to pair with Pascal? Pascal's coming down for 3 resources, so I would have 3 more resources. It's not like that much I would want to develop. Maybe like a piglet. I think it's a bit high, like it's a bit hopium, right? Gonna quest for 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 2 for snake.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up Chernabog's followers. I'm gonna play Chernabog's followers. I'm gonna ink Rapunzel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap Lantern and pay my last 3 for Pascal.
Oh, nice.
And I have 1 card in hand.
What does Pascal do? Oh, he's just evasive.
Yeah, 3/3 evasive.
Quest for 3. Damn. We're in a bit of a race now. Draw. Okay.
Thing is, we already take a lot for Ruby Sapphire with Goat and Piglet. Maybe the mini's a bit much, you know?
Pay for a Mulan.
Might just be
turn,
libraries.
something.
Library's also quite good in that matchup. It's also Library's very good against Emerald Steel. You just try and get a library down on 3 and then just move everything into the library like you're trying to box and stuff.
Queen.
Library's not good in this matchup, that's for sure. I mean, I guess it can be if they're going for like Rapunzel game plan. But yeah, we're just trying to quest out to take it here. That's the hope.
I'll have to ink a Rapunzel. And cards in hand.
1.
1.
Pascal, the pack rush hero. Let's go. I really like Pascal a lot. We're on 3. I think it's the right amount.
3, 4, 5.
Genie's similar, but Genie gets brawled and Seasued. I think that's a big deal.
So I'll take the Diablo with the Troubadour.
Yep, I'm going to draw.
Quest. So 3, 4, 5. Go to 6. And pass it back.
Sure. Cards in hand, please.
2 right now.
Thanks, mate. I'm going to ready and draw for turn.
Yeah.
Quest for 4 to 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a decision on if we draw with the Chernabog's 7, 8. If I hit ink, I can play my whole hand. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I basically have 7 resources. If I hit ink, I think it's worth it. I'm gonna quest and banish to draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ink the library.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap the lantern and pay nothing for Daisy.
Nice.
And then I'll pay my 7 for Peter Pan and Rapunzel.
Oof.
No cards in hand, pass.
Let's see. Draw for turn.
I like the Rafiki. I do like it. There's a lot of 4-cost cards in this deck already that are like that you want to play, like Iago, Goat, Pascal, Rapunzel.
The clear your board. 2, 4.
They had the Kristoff
Right.
bodyguard, right?
Kristoff will take the snake.
Unless I'm being dumb. Yep.
3 damage.
Unless it wasn't a bodyguard. I just assumed it quested.
4.
I think it did, right?
Rapunzel. Draw 3.
Wouldn't make sense that it didn't.
Oof. Oh,
I don't actually think I checked that. I think I just assumed.
Songs in discard.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I checked.
I'm just gonna have to risk it.
Yeah, Kristoff is a very good card. Big fat bodyguard boy. But I think Pascal might, hopefully,
He will
obviously like Zeus strength would be sad here, but
take the Mulan.
Storm would be fine.
I'll sing Whole New World. Discard Naveen, Queen, and a Chernabog.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7. and no songs. Oh,
Rip.
pay 3. 1 sec.
Where are my goats, mate?
For an aerial.
Where are my goats, guys? Has anybody seen them?
2, 3, 4.
I think we inked one, right?
Nah, I got rid of them all at the start. Yeah, you got it.
All right, game 3. We'll play
Game
it.
3, let's go. Yeah, that whole new world, getting rid of the whole new world really got me there.
Sure, I'm not against it. I'm not against it, Pet. Is it Pet or Pete? Peto, I'm not against it, but it'll have to be on the hardcore rank ladder, mate. Because I'm looking for that MMR. Alright, come on, this should be a big win. I mean, Daisy's definitely not getting cut. It's the Minnie, which we could consider. Minnie's like the main card I'm unsure on. That sort of slot. The Challenger Mim. The problem is like the deck just doesn't quite feel convincing enough against Ruby Sapphire going second. But maybe that's fine. Maybe you just have to accept that. And maybe more libraries would be fine. Like Queen's Castle is always interesting to me as well. It feels a bit weird with the lantern though. Like when you've got such efficient plays that you can make with characters, to play a Queen's Castle is probably too slow. I think Queen's Castle might be really good in Blurple though. But yeah, I can just see the merit of like some songs in general might be good. Like World's Greatest Criminal Mind kind of acts like a Minnie, but it's... I don't even know how good Minnie is against a Harvest Shot, because then you just get C-sued anyway, right?
Might have to be 7.
But the key thing is Minnie is uninkable, right?
Come back 7.
Wow. 7 is a lot. Don't know if you guys knew that, but 7 is in fact a lot. So I'm never keeping that. I'm always keeping... I could actually see like that being reasonable. I could actually see that being a reasonable keep, like these 3, these 4. Bear with me, mate. I'm never keeping those. Because we could go turn 1, turn 2 if they don't Cindy us. I think I'll do that. 3 for me. 1, 2, 3. This is not the Mulligan I would typically take here, but I think it's a interesting one. Spot removal for Shark is really important. Criminal Mind is cheap in inks. I'm kind of liking the sound of the World's Greatest Criminal Mind, actually. I don't think I've ever played that card. I'm kind of liking the sound of it. It is like the Minnie Mouse, but inkable. I mean, it's the same concept, right?
You good to go?
Yes, mate. Good to go. I'm just shuffling up.
Cool. I'll do a Lilo into a Cindy.
Sure. I'll draw. There are our crabs at least. I think we'll ink Piglet here. I'm going to ink Piglet and I'll play Diablo. Pass.
Yeah.
Diablo is always the response into Cinderella here. Look at my purple hand. I'm a happy boy playing my purple cards. This is the thing, right, with Amethyst that you guys have to recognize. Amethyst is quite a unique color that you really don't need much from its color pairing to justify playing it. Like Lantern, Rapunzel, and Daisy is kind of enough. We also have Piglet and a few other bits, but you really don't need that much.
Sing, Stormy John, draw a card.
Yeah, I'll also draw.
Yeah.
World's Greatest Criminal Mind over Minnie. Honestly, guys, you might be cooking. Yep, I'll draw for turn. So we want to go double 1-drop, and it wants to be both Chernobyls. The question is what to ink. Probably the snake. It's probably the snake. The snake's kind of good though. It's probably snake, right? I'm going to ink snake and play 2 Chernobyls. Pass.
Draw for turn.
We kept the snake in case they didn't hit Cindy, right? Like, snake's a good turn 2 play.
Cindy, draw. And then discard.
But now we're overloading their removal, which means that, like, I have the fox.
Discard.
But I guess snake could have also been nice this turn. If they don't exert Cindy. I don't have a clear play, right? Piglet and crab in the ink, but...
Turn about.
I'll see. Maybe even just developing crab's fine without a trigger. If they're not exerting Cindy, we're feeling kind of good, right? So.
Cards in hand. Let's sing Bare Necessities. Have a look.
No hit.
Oh, I was hoping for a bloody lantern. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I'll draw. Cards in hand, please.
3.
Thanks.
I'm running out of road here.
Looks like we're in a good spot. I mean, I guess we still play the fox. We obviously could just take it with Chernobyl. You just don't have a clean play. We could just go Chernobyl plus crab. So we can either go Chernobyl plus crab or fox and quest. I think we just rather go Chernobyl crab, right? Chernobyl will trade for Cindy.
Yeah.
I'll quest for 1. No trigger. I don't really know what to ink though. I don't want to ink the broom. Like, I like having the option of comboing those. Probably just a crab, right? I'll ink crab and play crab, giving challenger 3 and pass.
Okay.
I have 4 in hand, mate.
Draw. One of those in Rapunzel. That's all I know. 3. So I'll have to do that to start.
This would be a nice win after a tough-looking game 1.
2, 3,
I would
4.
feel good about this. This is where I like the lantern would have helped a lot because I could Elsa the aerial here.
Stormy John.
Yeah.
Those 3 go to the bottom.
So we want to be careful of the Chernobyls getting stormed here. We could go like broom, fox.
How many cards do you have now?
4.
4. We'll take the Chernobog.
Yep.
Pass.
And how many for you, please? Draw.
4.
Thanks. That's a great hit. 2 for lantern.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. It's a bit of a weird one, right? Like, I don't think we want to play the fox. So I guess we're inking it. I mean, they just put storm in hand, actually, right? So we don't even want to play the broom. I'll ink broom.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to play fox here? It's an awkward turn. We get an extra stat on the board, but wouldn't I just probably rather have a crab on the board? I guess if they have Zeus, I'd rather them... I think we just play the fox, right? If they hold New World, it's worse, but if they don't, it's better. I'll pay 2 for fox, picking up crab.
Yeah.
Challenger 3, which doesn't do too much, and pass. I have 3 in hand.
That's all right. Draw for turn.
Very, very slow, but we got... I still think the lantern's worth it because of the whole New World.
4.
It's like not like Rapunzel would have done much for us anyway, right?
Out a Zeus on the fox.
There you go. That's why I'd rather have the crab in hand.
4. 3.
We're in an interesting spot with Rapunzel. Don't know how many cards I have in hand. We'll ask before we make a decision.
1 lore for a fox to hit it in the face.
Yeah, so I should have quested with crab, right? I wasted one lore, that's true. How many cards in hand? Is it 2? Thanks, mate. I'll draw. I think that's a very, very good find. Because the Rapunzel mind games are now upon us. It's a very weird spot to be in, right? They're in control of the whole new world as well. But if we slam Elsa, and then they... You know what I mean? If we slam Elsa and they have Rapunzel, they also... Are you at 4 ink or 5 ink? 5?
4 right now.
Cool. So they didn't ink a turn. I guess that was the last turn.
Yeah, I didn't ink last turn.
Yeah, so I wasted a quest on Crab. That's fine. No big deal. I think it's just Pascal, right? But then there's also a decision on are we supposed to ink? I could play Elsa and Crab for 8, which would mean I need 7 ink, which is still miles away. Don't like the Elsa play, so it's just Pascal. But the question is, do we ink anything? Probably not, right? I will play Pascal.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Sure.
3 cards in hand.
Ready, set, draw.
Imagine if I had a Minnie Mouse in hand, though. I wouldn't feel good about it, would I? I would not feel good about it at all. If I had a World's Greatest Criminal Mind, I wouldn't care because it's just ink. It's just ink. Might be the difference between the 2 cards, right? I could see it. We don't need that. I think we just need like a way of spot removing a half shark for when we go second, and then we can 2 a Ruby Sapphire pretty convincingly. Like we're beating Ruby Sapphire going first very consistently. Might be another Zeus, I guess. Don't love our position here at all. But it could be worse. It's that weird balancing act of trying to set up Rapunzel value without giving them Rapunzel value, I guess. But the Elsa just felt too flat, really.
Well, we will Storm Rage on my Naveen.
Okay, interesting.
2.
Didn't see that one coming.
Let's then 2 damage on that.
Hey, Christopher, I'm okay, thank you. I can't complain too much. I've been better. I went to the gym today, though, guys. That's pretty nice. First gym session in like a month. And guess what? I'm going tomorrow.
Think of strength.
Ooh.
5. Bring out a queen. Pass.
Yep.
1 card in hand.
Thanks, mate. I'll draw for turn.
Yep.
Well, I was very scared about Rapunzel, but it didn't ever arrive. So we go Elsa here, take out Naveen, and take out Ariel. I'm going to tap the Lantern. Pay 4 for Elsa, exerting Ariel.
Yeah.
Elsa will take out Naveen, and Pascal will take out Ariel.
Okay.
So yeah, Elsa into Naveen, and Pascal Ariel.
And then you get your heal.
And I'm going to ink Goat, and I'll pass. 2 in hand.
Okay.
Definitely unlucky for them they missed Rapunzel. Think we could have been in a tight spot there. Obviously they damaged their own card because they were not wanting to give me Rapunzel value. Whole New World would be pretty good for them at this point.
Miss.
Ouch, unlucky, mate.
Yeah.
That was not a good moment for that.
No, definitely not. And now do I let you draw 3 cards or 2 cards? Let's do another count here. I think I'm just gonna have to let you do it. Pass.
Alright. All ready and draw. I'll tap the Lantern and pay 3 for Rapunzel.
Yeah.
I'll heal Elsa for 3 and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. So here we could go library or we could go piglet. I'm going to quest for 4. Up to 5. I'm going to pay 2 for piglet. And I'll ink the library. Pass. 3 in hand. So the logic here was piglet quests. Whereas like library's pretty bad into the queen, I guess. I don't know. Library could have been fine. But I think I care more about stats on the board.
I think it's 5. But
And if piglet quests, like they have to exert stuff for it. So that's the other thing.
Play a Kristoff. Can't touch them.
So Kristoff's a 7.
Quest for 3.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Sure. Cards in hand, please.
1.
Thanks, mate. I'll draw for turn. Alright, so we have 6 ink, 7 with lantern, but I can go to 8 essentially. Crab.
Yeah, let's see.
Crab if we want to challenge. I mean, we can go crab Elsa, but it's probably just questing time at the zoo, mate, innit? Kristoff's a 7. I don't think I care. Quest for 3. Quest for 3, up to 11. Quest for 2, 13. Quest for 1, 14. 4 for goat, 15. And then I'll tap the lantern and pay 2 for Peter Pan. And I'll pass. 2 in hand.
I'd say you've got it, but we'll just see what this does. Might as well sing a whole new world for the crack.
Yep, I got
7.
Elsa and crab in hand.
7. I doubt I can wipe this board, but...
Just about, guys. Edged it.
I'll ink a P.
Pascal show, by the way. Guy quested for 9 this game.
2, 3,
If he doesn't get removed. Very relevant stats too. Took down an aerial. Hey, all. Thanks so much for raid, mate. That's ultra megatonics, I might even say.
To the Rapunzel.
Yeah.
We'll sing another whole new world.
Yep.
Drawing straws here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many cards have you drawn? Let's.
Where are my goats, guys? What the heck?
I've already inked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We are about to win a best of 3.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 4.
I don't know where my piglets are, alright?
And I'll just strength the Rat Pascal.
Yeah.
Still have what? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 on board. If I had one more ink, I would have strengthened the piglet. But that's it. GG.
GG, mate. Very close. Unlucky.
Yeah.
You got unfortunate there.
I made a misplay. I inked the aerial at the start. I could have strengths first, and then I got a Cindy, so I could have just threw that in the inkwell instead. But
Got ya.
that's what you got to do.
Unlucky, mate. Thanks for the games.
Yeah, thanks, man. Have a good
You
one.
take care, yeah?
Good luck.
Bye bye. Nice. Yeah, I'm chilling, mate. I can't complain too much. Let's look at the list because I'm not super sure already on Minnie. It's funny because yesterday's deck was Mufasa was in the title. Today's Minnie's in the title, and I don't know. I'm not feeling either of them that much. The world's greatest criminal mind shout is quite interesting, but like you saw, like game one, we ran into some serious issues, which I didn't like the way the deck felt in game one, because it's like you start tweaking things and like. I don't like the Minnie, guys. I'm gonna throw it out there. The world's greatest criminal mind, however, that is a shout. It's the same concept, right? It's just a bit less bad, probably, because it's inkable. What set is world's greatest criminal? I got it. Like some songs in general. I only have 3 of them, believe it or not. Some songs in general might be nice. We could possibly even afford to play 3 of these because it's inkable, whereas Minnie was only a 2 of. You know what I mean? And then you have to ask, like, what's the other card that goes? I don't want to get rid of Iago in totality. You could play 2 of these. 3 is a lot, isn't it, really? 3 is definitely a lot. We'll just play 2. So... do we keep it the same then? How do we feel about only 2? I feel like 3 libraries might be a better number as well. But then you have to ask the question, like, what goes? And it's possibly like... it's so difficult, isn't it? It really is difficult. I think the snake is like the most obvious one. You could also reduce the Peter Pans down to 3. Don't think that's going to be good. I do feel bad about dropping Minnie entirely, but I really was not liking that. Like, I don't like a tech card which is uninkable and is so bad in some spots. Like, she was completely game-losingly bad, right? Yeah, I mean, we could play Friends, right? 100%. There's also, yeah, Invited to the Ball. I'd rather just play Friends. I think Invited to the Ball doesn't make an abundance of sense in Amethyst. We could try no libraries and play Friends instead. I actually don't hate the sound of that because I don't love Friends library. The thing is, library's like pretty good against Emerald Steel. Let's try no library maybe. I still don't love the library. Let's try Friends. I feel like library's a bit weird with the lantern. Like, I want a bit of extra card draw, but I honestly don't like the library that much. I really don't. I'd rather just rely on Rapunzel a bit, and maybe with Friends, we can afford to do that. So let's get rid of the libraries now, and find some Friends. I do feel a bit bad about no library, but I don't know, man. Library plus lantern, it just feels a bit weird. I don't like the way it feels. I'm sat there like, library. Alright, here's some Friends. There's 4. Let's just put 4 Friends in the deck. Suddenly Ursula 2 is quite a bit better against us. But it shouldn't be good enough against us where we can't just like mulligan for it. I mean, Friends is also not like got to be an all or nothing card. It's not like I just have to suddenly play 4. But let's just put 4 Friends in. Maybe we get rid of Iago. Maybe the Skater Mims could go. I feel like 1 Skater Mim is a nice amount. I also think 1 Iago is a pretty nice amount. I do like the Iago quite a bit. Skater Mim and Iago are the 2 sort of jumping at me. I think I might drop an Iago. So I think we're down to no Iagos now, which is kind of sad. And there's 1 card in my deck which isn't supposed to be in here according to the deck list. Let's get rid of a Skater Mim too. Ooh, we'll see how we feel about the friends. It's not like we have to play 4 copies. But yeah. So what did I do here? I went down to no Iago, 1 Skater Mim, and 4 friends. Nah, 4 Elsas is not too much. Elsa's broken. You just want Elsa when you want Elsa, that's the thing. It's not that you need 4 of them. But no, I would never really consider cutting an Elsa. She's insanely good. I think Snake is maybe a card which we could look at getting rid of, but I'm a bit of a Snake believer. I just have some like guiding principles when it comes to Amethyst deck building, which is don't touch the 1-drops. That's what everyone wants to do. Yeah, but like while we're testing friends, let's just play 4. I mean, if we decide friends is good, it's kind of hard to argue that you shouldn't play 4, you know? 6, because we added 2 copies of World's Greatest Criminal Mind as well, right? Hi, mate. I'm streaming. Is that okay?
Hi. Yes, it's okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Is half cut all right?
Yep.
Sweet. Good luck.
Good luck to you, mate.
Can I just say, I love it when people who are not English call me mate. It makes me happy. Not that I don't like being called mate by English people. That's cool too, but... I'm liking friends already, I'm not going to lie. I could see that. It's going to be 3 for me. 1, 2, 3.
3 for me as well.
Sure. The thing I like about snakes is Snake Rapunzel, Snake Elsa, Snake Crab, Snake Daisy, Snake Pascal. Snakes are just good when you need them to be good, and they're good with lanterns. Snakes are just better than they appear. They look like you should cut them, and a lot of people, almost everyone probably, would be cutting here. You know, when you're struggling to cut stuff, they'd look at cutting. They'd look at cutting amethyst 1-drops. They'd look at cutting snakes. But it's my guiding fundamental principles which are making me not want to do that. I just have a strong philosophical sense that you shouldn't do that in an amethyst deck. At least not this style of amethyst deck. Like, all right, good luck, mate.
Good luck.
Probably just Ink Fox, right? Doesn't feel great, but that tells you that the deck is quite good if we're willing to do that. I will Ink Fox. I'm going to keep my hand down here. And for 1, I'll play Channel Box Followers. Pass.
Draw.
Inking Fox feels bad though. But Elsa plus Rapunzel synergy, very, very strong.
I will ink a tipo.
Can I move the webcam to the right?
Play a popsicle, draw.
Huh?
And then
Webcam to the right? What do you mean?
play bell.
Damn!
Pass.
What did you ink, sorry? Tipo.
Tipo.
Yeah. Drop. What do you want me to do with my webcam? Move it to the right? I don't get it. Your webcam is covering the cards? Okay, I get you. I get you. I'll try and be more conscious of that. I'll quest for 1 with Chernobygs. I'm going to banish it and draw.
Yep.
Bell's annoying, mate. I'm going to lie. Note my language here. I'm not going to say ink a piglet. I'm going to say I ink piglet. Because I think there's tells you can get. Maybe that's not true. If I was saying I'm going to ink the Piglet, you know, but then maybe I'm mind gaming you. I'll ink Piglet. I'm going to pay 2 for Lantern. And I'm going to exert Lantern to pay nothing to play a Magic Broom. Pass. 4 cards in hand.
Draw.
Yeah, I guess when I was full screening like this, though, I just had some cards here, right, which you couldn't see. That was the problem.
I will ink Pain.
Huh?
Pay 2 for an Azuraxi.
Pain is Olaf, but cooler.
And then Nicola.
Actually, it's just fundamentally better because you might
I
have
will
panic.
ink a Diablo and play a Diablo.
Nice.
And then I will quest with the bat.
Sure.
I am at 3 ink, not 4. No. Okay. Pass.
All right. I'll draw for turn. I'll quest for 1 with Magic Broom. Decision here is if we ink Diablo or if we ink Piglet. I think I'd rather ink Piglet. Again, just shows you how much I value these cards. Something you'll see, like, if ever you're inking or cutting these cards from your deck, I think you have to be exceptionally sure that that's what you want to do. Because I really think they're the best cards around, on average. I'll ink Piglet. And for 3, because I'm going to tap my Lantern, and then for 3, play Pascal. And I will banish my Magic Broom and draw a card. And I'll pass.
Wait a second, bro.
This is actually a pretty tricky matchup because they tend to have like Bell, which I'm not currently playing. Like the 5 cost Bell, I mean. The 1 cost Bell is also good against us, right? But like the 5 cost Bell is pretty good against us. Because it moves damage counters. That's something we need to be very wary of.
Ink Diablo.
Currently there's no damage counters around, so...
Peter Pan's Shadow.
Damn! Okay, so this one's a... turning your evasive characters into... Turning your rush characters evasive, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly. Pass.
Cards in hand, please. I'll draw.
3.
Thanks. I'll ink Piglet. I'm going to tap Lantern and play Elsa for 4. I'll exert Peter Pan. Pascal's going to challenge Peter Pan. And Elsa will challenge Diablo.
Draw.
Yep. And I'll pass. 3 cards in hand. So I'm trying to make sure I play around Bell 5 here. Again, look at the Lantern, by the way. Blurple, we would just get completely cooked by if it wasn't for Lantern here. But we are both like Blurple players right now.
Will...
Liking the deck, though. I like Friends. Friends with Elsa feels good. It feels good. It feels better than a flipping library, I think. Just dig to find Rapunzel, mate.
Cool.
Just know that Rapunzel is our draw.
In Elsa, which will...
Damn.
hit Pascal.
Yeah, well played.
And then Bell will quest for 1. Pass. 3 in hand.
Thanks, mate. I'll draw. So we have to take the Elsa out. I'll challenge Elsa. I'm going to tap Lantern and pay 3 for Rapunzel. I'll heal Elsa and draw 2. 1, 2. We're cooking. We can go Diablo and Daisy here. The question is, what do we ink? Friends can probably go, seeing as we have another Rapunzel, right? I'm liking Friends, guys. Friends could go, but it's also an Amethyst battle still. How valuable is Crab? I think we want the 1 Crab available. I think the Rapunzel should be pretty safe value. I will ink Friends, play 1 for Daisy and 1 for Diablo. And I'll pass with 2 cards in hand.
Draw. Quest for 1.
It's looking good, guys.
I will play Snake.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty weak turn, unfortunately, for them.
Play the bell. I will ink another bell and pass.
Yep. I will ready and draw. So you also always have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You always have one of these decisions of like, are you supposed to quest with Daisy? This is where like friends would have felt very nice here instead of questing for one with Elsa, right? I think it's fine to quest with Daisy. I'll quest for 2 with Daisy, trigger.
It's a snake.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to quest with everything else for 3, 4, up to 8. I will pay 1 for Daisy. And I will pay 4 for Rapunzel. And I will pass. 1 card in hand.
Draw.
So here we just go full aggro mode. I don't think they can stop me.
Rapunzel.
Yep.
Then
We could have obviously just played the crab, not the Rapunzel, but I don't know.
Fox.
I just felt like they can't stop me, but maybe they can.
Bouncing snake.
Like maybe this is a bit too greedy, but I think this is just completely quest out and when we have enough. Mm-hmm. But maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. I think we're fine. It might have been a bit of an unnecessary risk, right? Because I was in cruise control with the Rapunzel in hand, and now I'm a bit nervous, but I think we're fine. My board's questing for 4, 5, 6, 14.
Snake.
I'm a bit nervous.
Bouncing the fox.
Yep.
I will then ink crab
Mm-hmm.
and play another snake, bouncing the bell.
Sure.
And pass.
Yep. I'll ready and draw. I'll pay 2 for Lantern. Quest for 2 with Daisy, trigger.
Good.
Yep. Quest for 1 with Elsa, quest for 1 with Diablo, quest for 2 with Rapunzel, and pay 3 for Crab. Pass. No cards in hand.
Draw.
I probably misplayed, guys. I think I shouldn't. I should have just played. I don't know. I think it was fine. You can see the logic. Just go for it, mate. You know, just aggro them out of it. I think we're fine. I'm a bit nervous though.
On the Rapunzel.
Requesting for 3, 4, 5. But they have Fox in hand.
Fox.
Requesting for
On
3.
the Daisy.
Oh no! Did I mess up?
And then
I might have messed up. I think it's fine. It was like bad top decks back to back, right? It was Lantern and something else. I can imagine I still just all I would need is the Rapunzel in hand right now, and it's GG, right? But I went for the 1 extra quest of Rapunzel. I was quite greedy.
that's difficult.
I think we're fine. We know they have Goat in hand. I'm not sure about the rest.
Okay, I will play a snake to bounce a snake. A snake on the fox.
It's a lot of snakes and foxes.
Yeah, and bouncing. Okay, and then...
But to be fair, they gave me no Rapunzel value, right? I think we probably played it right. We just went crazy. Yep. I'll draw. I'm going to pay 2 for Piglet. And I'll quest for 3. 17. Pass.
Very dangerous. Draw.
You can see what like the logic was here is like, okay, I can win if I just quest. Let's not mess about. Let's just completely go for it. Get as wide a board as I possibly can. I think like inking the friends on reflection was bad, but that also shows that friends is looking pretty damn good. The thing is with library is like when you're pulling off Rapunzel, the library feels so slow. I don't really like the way library feels in this deck. But friends? Singing friends with Elsa or Crab or Fox? On Crab was it, sorry?
Crab.
Yeah. Challenger 3, but it doesn't matter.
Yep. Diablo.
Yep, I'll draw. The loose con here was top decking like 2 land. Well, I actually only have 1 lantern left in the deck, right?
Then
Elsa would be good for them.
On the Piglet.
Yep, nicely done.
The followers.
Mm-hmm.
And pass.
Yep, cards in hand, please.
3.
Thanks. I'm going to tap the lantern and pay nothing for Magic Broom.
Yep.
I'll tap the lantern and pay nothing for Diablo. I'll banish Magic Broom and draw a card. And pay 1 for Diablo. I'll quest for 1 with Elsa, pass. No cards in hand.
Okay.
There's the power of the Magic Broom that a lot of people underestimate. Just the, like pay 1 to cycle a card in the late game is no joke. Imagine hit a goat there, bam. I like the friends. I think friends is good. Library feels a bit like forced.
I will quest for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Banish and draw.
Yep. Feels like they're looking for something here, but looks like we've got them. They're a long way away from win.
I will sing friends.
Yep. I think we got him. 4 goats are still in the deck. I don't think we inked any.
That's not enough. 5.
I mean, the key thing was the Elsa Pascal turn, right?
I'll exert a Diablo.
Yeah.
Then I will play Crab.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Elsa. Elsa will take the Elsa,
Ooh.
and Snake will take the Diablo.
Yep, I'll draw. This feels a lot better than a library right now. You know?
I will ink an Azurite Sea. And living on the edge.
I'll draw. I'll quest for 1.
Yep.
I'm going to pay 3 for friends. Draw 2.
Oh no.
I'll tap lantern and pay 3 for goat.
No. GG, mate.
GG. Game 2?
Yeah, sure.
Because we're on the hardcore ladder, which is where it's like the best of 3. I only queue this one up, actually. I like the best of 3s. Because it's now like the way it works is like by default both are checked, so you can play on either ladder. But yeah, I like the best of 3 ladder personally.
Yeah, me too.
It was a good showing for Friends, guys. It was a good showing for Friends. You know, when we inked it, we regretted it afterwards, and it was a good top deck towards the end. That felt pretty good. Because Friends also, like, even hard casting it, when you have lanterns, while the Friends isn't reduced in cost, the cards you're drawing off Friends are reduced in cost. Felt pretty good there, right? It felt pretty flipping good, mate. And we have Peter Pans, Crabs, Elsa, Fox, Goat, which can all sing efficiently because they only quest for 1. There's a lot of good singers with it, right? You feel very happy to sing Friends of Elsa. Very happy indeed.
So,
Help dig for the Rapunzel, right? And even when you've got Rapunzel down, like the Friends is still valuable. But yeah, we want to mulligan pretty hard for Lantern in this matchup, I would say. Good luck.
Good luck. I will change.
I think we might get rid of everything else. I mean, honestly, I could even see a world we do that.
I will change 1 card.
Maybe we even go 7 and just really try and find the Lantern. It's kind of outrageous, but I think it's actually necessary. 7 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The hand's super fine. Actually, like, Diablo into Snake is pretty clean turn 1 and 2. But, like, Blurple is, especially when it only changes 1 card, it's going to find ramp on 2, right? That's an advantage, is it can find ramp more consistent. I keep dropping cards. More consistently than I can. So I think mulligan 7 there was the correct call. Like, you have to identify, like, what is your win con, and my win con is actually against Blurple, like, keeping pace of them. I think if they get the early game start of ramp and I don't hit Lantern, I'm in trouble. We still have 2 turns to draw it, right? Ready when you are.
Okay. I will ink an Elsa and play the followers.
Sure.
Pass.
I'll draw for turn. I'm going to ink Goat, play Diablo and pass.
Draw.
I just decided Snakes are more valuable because of the stats. I don't see myself playing Goat anytime soon.
Ink Tipo.
We do have, like, Crab Threat.
Pay 2 for Resurrectsi.
Yep.
Draw.
Praying for Lantern.
Ink Goat.
But it doesn't look like it's happening.
Diablo. And then I will quest for 1.
Will they draw? I don't think they're supposed to.
And
Madam Mim Skater actually punishes it heavily. Bam!
And I will pass.
Yep. I'll draw. No Madam Mim Skate. Oh! No Madam Mim Skate up. Wasn't muted. We'll just take the snake still. Not sure what to ink. I will quest for 1.
Yep.
I will ink Snake, play Snake, bounce Diablo, pass.
Draw.
Yeah, there's where you see where the Skater Mim can be a bit of a legend.
Quest.
Do you think it's one of the more cuttable cards
Punish
though,
draw.
still? It would have just caught them off guard, right? Diablo suddenly trades for Chernobogs and I draw.
Okay.
Bam!
Play Merlin.
Mm-hmm.
Draw.
They didn't hit any of those last game, did
Pass.
they? I'll draw. Well, we're definitely going Daisy Diablo. The question is, what do we ink? Elsa seems like the most obvious. But the Elsas are very, very powerful. I could also see a world it's Fox. I don't think it's Crab. Crab and Fox are quite similar cards, right? I think it's Fox. I'll ink Fox. And I'll play Daisy and Diablo. If we quest, we play into Crab. But Crab for 5's kind of slow. I don't really know if I care that much about Crab play. Maybe I do though, right? How much do we care about the one law? I think not enough. I'll pass. 4 cards in hand.
Yep. Draw.
I disagree that I should play Genie over Pascal. I think Pascal's better. Doesn't get Brawl, doesn't get Seasued.
Rabbit will sing friends.
It also has more stats, which was actually very relevant in the last game.
Draw 2.
Because we could take down an aerial with Pascal.
And then
I like Pascal more than Genie. Genie's fine though, you could play it. I think there's also an argument you could play a bit of both.
Draw.
Yeah.
Then I will ink another friends.
We're up against it here, right? Like they ramped, we didn't.
And as Raxi, draw.
They're ramping a lot. So we need, like, they have resources, but we need board control.
I will pass.
Yep. Cards in hand, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thanks. I'll draw. I'll pay 2 for Lantern. Quest with Diablo. I'll quest with Snake. Which begs the question, why did I not quest last time with Snake? But never mind. I think an Elsa has to go, right? I'll ink Elsa. I'll tap Lantern. And pay 2 for Crab. Challenger to the Diablo. Pass. Obviously, it wasn't a particularly impressive turn there, but that's fine. Getting ready, maybe for some Rapunzel value. They have 6 in hand because of the rabbit and friends, right? Like, it's going to be a tough call. That they're at 5 ink. I don't know why they didn't ink a second time last turn. After sale.
Exerting the Daisy.
Yeah.
Elsa will challenge Diablo and
Sure, I'll draw.
Fox the Daisy.
Yep.
Then I will ink Goat.
We have a nice play we can make here because we've got the crab down on the board already.
And pass.
Yeah. 4 in hand, is it?
It's 5.
5, thanks. I'll draw. I will tap Lantern and pay 4 for Elsa. I'll exert Diablo. Snake is going to challenge Diablo.
Draw.
Yep. Crab will trade for Fox, and I'll give Challenger 3 to Elsa. And then Elsa will take out Elsa. Just thinking on my ink. I don't really want to ink any of these, right? I think it's fine to fall behind in ink. I will pass. 3 cards in hand.
Draw.
Like, we could ink Elsa, but Elsa's kind of insane. We don't have infinite card draw, so... Wouldn't be too surprised if they, like, Hades us here, actually.
4 for a rabbit.
Okay. I mean, we could take another Elsa here, perhaps. Genie's good, but like you don't want Pascal and Genie together because I'm only on 3 Pascals. You end up with these 4-cost uninkables stuck in hand. I think 4 Pascal is also too many because you don't want 2 in hand, right? So you could play like some amount of Pascal, some amount of Genie, but I wouldn't play more than 3 of either. Basically, is my thought process on it. I prefer Pascal. I think it's a better card. Has better stats. Quests for more. Doesn't get Sisu. Doesn't get brawled. I think that's all quite relevant. Genie's fine. I just don't think it's as good as Pascal.
And pass.
Yep. Cards in hand, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Draw.
6, 7 in hand.
Thanks, mate. I'll tap Lantern and pay 3. Whoops. Do we go Rapunzel or do we go Pascal? That's the question here. One moment, sorry. We probably need to start inking again, really. But I have a feeling that we might want to just go Pascal. We need to start questing. I think Rapunzel might be a bit too safe. Like, it sounds good, but Rapunzel's then not going to be able to quest, right? I think we just take the Pascal. The thing is Hades probably hits the Pascal. I don't think I'm supposed to ink. I guess we just go Rapunzel. Yeah, I'm going to tap Lantern, pay 3 for Rapunzel. I'll heal Elsa for 2 and draw 2. Quest for 1, quest for 2. I'll pay 1 for Diablo. I think it's fine to ink Broom at this point because of Elsa threat. And I'll ink Magic Broom. Pass. 3 cards in hand.
Draw.
Elsa threats why I decided to ink the Broom. I could have played Broom. I could have inked something else, like cycled it, but I like everything in hand. We're definitely in a tough spot, but we knew that as soon as we were slanting. That's why we're Mulligan 7 as well, right? Like going second and missing ramp in a ramp mirror is obviously going to be a uphill battle.
For Elsa.
That's why we ink the Broom, guys.
Elsa will exert Rapunzel.
Okay. Yeah, Juliet's Magic Grail's not even a consideration because she only draws 1. She replaces herself, right? She doesn't really draw.
On the Elsa.
Mm-hmm.
Elsa. He'll take the Rapunzel.
Okay. Makes sense because they're trying to deny me recycling
And
it.
Fox will challenge the meme.
Sure.
Pass.
Mm-hmm. Ready and draw. I'll tap Lantern and pay 2 for Crab onto Elsa, and Elsa will take down your Elsa. I will ink Diablo and pay 4 for Pascal. I have 1 card in hand. And I will quest for 1. Pass.
Draw.
Well, we're making a game of it.
It's 4 for a genie. Draw.
Oh, Elsa. Elsa's ready and waiting.
4 for a rabbit. Draw.
Yep. You see, that's the problem when you have these 4-cost uninkables. Like, that's what my opponent's just found. Like, you've got the 2 4s. Does my opponent want to be making a play like that this time? Not really. I don't like when you've got too many 4-cost uninkables. 4 cost is like a weird threshold. Like 3 cost, at 6 ink you can play 2, whereas 4 is 8. It's a big difference. Turn 6, double 3 cost uninkable compared to turn 8. It's a big difference. Obviously, they're ramping as well, so they can get away with it a bit more. Cards in hand, please.
4.
Thanks, mate. I'll ready and draw. I will tap Lantern and pay nothing for Chernobygs. And I'll pay 5 for Elsa. I think it will be Genie that I exert. Elsa and Elsa will challenge Genie. I'll quest for 3 with Pascal. Was that 3 or was that 2? Yeah, that was 3. I'll quest for 1 with Diablo. And I'll pass. So important to know we don't quest with Crab here. Because, like, they can just slam their Crab in. And then suddenly, like, an Elsa of theirs could also take out one of my... I mean, they can already take out my damage does, but suddenly the Elsa could take out my Pascal, right? Like, if I quest my Crab, they get a Crab trigger, I don't get a Crab trigger, basically. Hey, Ninjago, mate, I've got terrible news. We've actually cut the card for now. We're playing World's Greatest Criminal Mind instead, though, which is like the same concept. It's just inkable. They've inked Tala. They're muted. I don't think they realise. Oh, it's Kuzco they inked. Another rabbit. I'm a bit of a rabbit hater, by the way, guys. I am a non-believer in rabbits. I think rabbits are good in decks you sing 4-cost songs. And in decks where you... They quest for 1, and in decks where you have B prep. I think outside of that, I think I'm a non-believer. You're muted, by the way, mate. But I know what you're doing, don't worry. I don't know that they know they're muted. You're muted, mate, sorry. My friend? No worries.
Oh. I was muted.
Sorry. I understood everything until did Crab challenge Diablo?
Yes, challenge Diablo.
Yeah, I'll draw. Yeah. I understood everything. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, pass.
Sure. All ready. And draw. So our board here quests for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're always drawing with Chernobygs here, so let's do that first. I will quest for 1 with Chernobygs. I'll banish to draw. I will pay 2 for Lantern. Oops. So we could cycle the broom. I think we probably should. I'm just trying to work out, like, do we ever not quest? The crab doesn't have to quest, right? I think that could be fine. I mean, the crab could take... If the crab's not going to quest, it could challenge. But if his challenges were taking out the crab, I think we'll just play everything out first and then see. I'm going to tap Lantern and pay nothing for broom. And then tap Lantern and pay 1 for Piglet. Oops, which I dropped on the floor. Here we go. There it is. So I have 3 resources left. Am I supposed to banish the broom? I think I'll leave it, actually. I think about it. I'm going to quest with Pascal for 3. Quest. Pass. No cards in hand. Like, if they're Elsering the Piglet, so the broom's like 1 free lore, basically, right? And again, the crab, I could quest. I just think they need to be able to deal with the Pascal. Pascal's running away with it. This is all about the crab, and again, it asks the question, like, is it really wise to only play 3 crabs and not 4?
I think you got it.
Well played, mate. Tough game. That was very fun.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, mate.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Like, honestly, based off this and with the friends, situation. I'm wondering if we just put the 4th crab in and actually cut the skater in. But there's an issue with that. That would mean it's another Spessy stream where I have 2 cards in today's thumbnail and I'm considering cutting both. Is that allowed? Am I just going to get cancelled? Here's the thing, mate. I do what I want. I think I'm going to put a 4th crab in and probably drop the final skater. I mean, it makes sense now that I'm playing World's Greatest Criminal Mind and Friends that the 4th crab is better than a one-off skater, right? I think that's just undeniable. So let's go again. Undefeated today. In case you're wondering what we lost to a Ruby Sapphire deck when we weren't that teched for it. And we lost twice on the draw to a Diggy Hole deck, which I think we're better equipped to deal with. There were our 2 losses. We lost to the same guy twice. Mushu? Oh, I would be down to try and play some Mushu actually tomorrow maybe. Ooh, honestly, that might be a good shout. Should we play some Mushu tomorrow? I'm down to play a different deck tomorrow. I think I'm pretty settled on this list now. I think Ruby Steel is probably quite good. The problem with Ruby Steel is it was hard to build Ruby Steel to beat Ruby Sapphire before, and it probably still is quite hard, but Flynn Rider can do a job, I think, in this meta. Flynn's not as bad as it was in the Sapphire Steel meta, where it was unplayable. So it'll be a Flynn Rider deck. Hey mate, I'm streaming, is that okay?
Yeah, man, I'm streaming too. Is that okay for you?
No, sorry, no, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, of course. What's your channel?
Well, it's a Spanish name, so
Oh, let's
it's
go.
gonna be difficult, but it's Bolillo Bolillo.
Okay, could you type it in the chat, please? And I can make sure we send some people your way after the game.
Yeah. Here. Okay. And there we go.
Let's go. All right, mate. Very best of luck.
Yeah, same. Half cut is okay?
Yes, for sure. We played against each other yesterday, but I can't remember what they played. Not sure. Nice. Nice. I don't want that. Don't really want that or that. Don't really want Fox that much either. I mean, Fox is kind of fine. You can play on 3 after Lantern and the 1 drop back again. Might just keep it because it's ink and it's reasonable on curve. 3 for me.
Yeah,
1, 2,
4.
3. Sure.
Oh. And half cut again, right?
Yes. All right. Good luck.
Alright, good luck, man.
First decision is what to ink. I think it might be Friends. I'll ink Friends and for 1 play Magic Broom and pass.
Okay.
Like inking World's Greatest Criminal Mind and then we find out they're Ruby Sapphire, that would be very sad. So I think it's worth the risk delaying for a turn. Oh, hello. Hello.
One,
All right, guys.
play Robin Hood.
Oh.
And
Oh.
yeah, and pass.
I'll draw. Quest for 1.
Okay.
Oh. That's a spanner in the works, isn't it? I think it's World's Greatest Criminal Mind that goes now. I will ink a copy of World's Greatest Criminal Mind.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 2 for Lantern. I'm going to tap the Lantern and for 0 I'll play Magic Broom. I'll banish Magic Broom, I'll draw a card, and I will pass.
Perfect. I will draw. Okay.
I really like this deck, mate. It is very fun. I'm very happy playing my Lanterns. Yep.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna pay 2.
I like the Friends in the World's Greatest Criminal Mind. Like having some songs. Songs are strong, mate.
Formula.
Strong's a song. Mel's the leader.
Card.
I'm kind of, honestly, I'm kind of down for that.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Okay, I'm gonna discard Pit. And
Yep.
I'm gonna pay the other one for another Robin Hood.
Uh-oh.
And I will quest for one.
Sure.
And pass.
I'll draw. So, Pascal, mate, is the truth. I think we just try and evasive abuse him. Don't think Ruby Steel has a big answer to evasives that comes to mind. Half Shark, that's a long way away if you can even play it, I doubt. When I played Ruby Steel, I really struggled against evasives in one of my early iterations. There's also like a world where we just leave the broom on the board. Probably just draw from it, right? Sorry, mate. Bear with me.
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry.
I'll quest for 1.
Okay.
I know that much. It's about as far as I got, though.
Okay.
Phew.
Okay. I will draw then.
Oh, no. Did I pass? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Pass you, okay.
Keep the card in hand. I won't be long.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I will take it.
What do I do? Friends or snake? Or fox? I mean, that's literally the choice. I like the look of snake against a challenge deck. I think I'll risk it. I'm going to take a risk and ink friends.
Okay.
I'm going to tap lantern and pay 3 for Pascal. And I'll banish magic broom and draw. And I'll pass, but do not draw for turn.
Yeah, I don't. I already draw. Oh. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, this is pretty awkward. I'm gonna ink Robin Hood.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And I'm gonna pay 2 for Helga Sinclair.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I'm gonna quest for 3.
Yep.
1, 2,
The text on Helga is she is evasive and challenger.
Yeah, evasive, challenger +3, only evasive during my turn.
Yep. Okay, thanks, mate.
And pass.
I'll draw. Okay, I guess that works. I'll quest for 3.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap lantern and pay 3 for Pascal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Only.
I will ink snake and pay 1 for Daisy.
Okay.
And I'll pass. 2 cards in hand.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna draw. Okay. Well, here comes the spice.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna ink Strange and pay 4 for Robin Hood.
Oh!
Sharpshooter. Okay. And now what I do? Okay, I'm gonna challenge Pascal.
Yep.
3. And I think I'm just gonna pass now.
Okay. I will draw.
Yep.
Pascal will quest for 3.
Okay.
I'll quest for 1 with 2 for Daisy and trigger.
Okay. Roll.
Yep, onto the bottom. I will tap my lantern and pay 2 for Fox and pick up Daisy. I'll pay 1 for Daisy. And Fox will take out Helga Sinclair.
Okay.
And then I'll pass with 2 cards in hand.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna drop.
It's the Robin Hood show, guys. So Robin Hood Sharpshooter, if you guys don't know, you look at the top 4, when it quests, you look at the top 4 cards of your deck. And,
Okay, I'm gonna quest with Robin.
oh, here we go.
Trigger. Let's see.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Well, a pirate's life.
Awesome. I lose 2, you gain 2.
Yeah. Okay. But now what I do? Okay, I'm gonna
I have a playset of Enchanted Robin Hoods for those that don't
ink
know.
roll.
It's a card I have a strong affinity with.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Give me
scared.
1 second.
Yeah, please take your time, mate.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna.
I'd like to play with some Robin Hood
I
sharpshooter
think I'm
decks.
just gonna take out Madame. No, I'm gonna pay 3.
Yep.
For Let the Stone Region on Madame.
Yep.
Draw a card. Okay. And I'm gonna take it with Robin Hood.
Sure.
And I will pass
Mm-hmm.
for that.
Cards in hand, please.
2.
Thanks, mate. I'll draw. That Robin Hood's got to go. I will tap my lantern and pay 2
Okay.
for Crab onto Daisy.
Okay.
Daisy will challenge Robin Hood for 3.
Oh no.
Huh. I will quest for 3 with Pascal. I mean, the question here is like, do we bounce the Daisy back with Snake? It's probably fine to, right? I will pay 2 for Snake and pick up Daisy.
Okay.
And pass. 2 in hand.
I will draw.
I can play Goat and Daisy next turn,
I
right?
will
So
pay 5
give my top deck an uninkable.
for Chieftain Mulan.
Damn! Can you read that one for me? This is a card I like, by the way, in this
Yeah.
deck. I think I would play it too.
Yeah, so I can. It's evasive. I can challenge ready characters when she challenge another, but I will not do that.
Damn, evasive
I'm
Mulan.
gonna take Pascal,
Yeah, very nice.
and I will pass for now.
So she can challenge ready characters when?
No, other characters can challenge ready characters when she challenge.
Okay, so if she's challenged.
So, for example, I just challenge Pascal, so I now can challenge with Robin. Ready
Yeah,
characters.
got ya.
But yeah.
I'm gonna just pull the card up for my chat so they can all see it quickly, because yeah, it's a card. It's a card actually which I'm interested in Ruby Steel as well. So whenever this character challenges another character, your other characters gain. This character can challenge ready characters. Yeah, I think it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it
It's a spicy.
for sure. It's the whole deck spicy, mate. I like it.
Yeah.
I'll draw for turn. I will pay 4
Okay.
for Goat. Gain 1 law. I'll tap Lantern and play Daisy.
Here comes Daisy.
I'll quest for 2. Pass. 1 card in hand.
Okay.
So I'm running the risk of like Maui taking something out here by questing. I could have gone like standstill mode, but I think it's fine.
I'm gonna.
Because whatever
keep
Mulan
it
takes out, it's a
for
trade, right?
5.
Mushu?
I'm gonna play Bajira.
Oh, nice. This
and
guy's deck's so
I
spicy,
will,
mate. I love it. So Bagheera is a bodyguard for 3, and if I banish it, if it's banished in my turn, it deals 2 damage to my board. But I don't like the card. I think it's bad. Because
Let me
it's
think if I
specifically
want to
in-
put
yeah,
it on
take your time, mate.
bodyguard or not.
because it's specifically in. If you could banish it in your own turn and deal 2 damage, I think it would be better. Yeah, I like Peace Relentless. It's cool.
Okay, I think I'm gonna put it on bodyguard.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna sing with Mulan, grab your swords.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna finish Merlin
Yep.
with Robin Hood.
Trigger.
And I pass.
Sure. Phew. I'll draw. Cards in hand, please, mate.
0.
Okay.
That's the issue. That's
Yeah.
the issue with this.
I will quest for 1 with goat. I'm going to tap lantern. And I'll pay 2 for fox.
Oh no.
Pick up goat.
Yeah.
Gain a law. Quest for 2. Trigger.
Okay. Robin Hood.
Yep. Quest for 1. Fox will challenge Bagheera.
Okay.
And I'll pay 1 for Chernobog's followers. Pass.
Okay. Well, ooh. No. No, I was looking for a whole new world. For,
Yeah. Okay, of course, yeah. Or Pirate's Life.
Or Pirate's Life.
Oof.
Okay.
What a cool deck. All right, game 2.
Right, game 2. Yeah, I'm looking to put some dogs on it because of the draw.
Yeah, it makes sense. When I played Ruby Steel, like it's hard to find the draw, right? Like you want whole new world,
Yeah.
beasts, but even like, yeah, I can see it. It's like you can't just play Doc and Beast. You kind of need like a little bit of everything, I think.
Yeah, and have luck. with
Yes.
it. Yeah. Yeah, because I had a lot of uninkables on my hand, and that's why I have to
Ink Robin Hood. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, half cut again, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oops. Okay. I will draw now.
Good luck, mate.
Good luck, mate. Okay. I'm gonna take back 3, 4, 5.
So we don't have Lantern. All that's decent. We know Pascal's good, but I don't know if it's good enough to hold on to. I think I'm going to do that. It'll be 3 for me.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I know Fox is very good against Robin Hood.
Okay, so good luck, man.
Yeah, you too. Ready when you are.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ink Pirate's Life.
Mm-hmm.
And for 1, Robin Hood. And pass.
Yep. I'll draw for turn. I'll ink Goat.
Okay.
Don't know what to play. I think Magic Broom's fine. I'll play Magic Broom. Pass.
Okay. Perfect. I will draw.
I don't like that thing though. You see there where I delay the 1 cost I play? Telegraphs that I have more.
I'm gonna...
Maybe you're supposed to delay when you don't have more than 1 drop, right? Double bluff?
Yeah, I'm gonna quest with Robin.
Sure.
And pass.
I'll draw.
Yeah.
Nice! So there is a decision if we want to quest with the broom. I think I'm going to get rid of Diablo. I will ink Diablo. I'm going to pay 2 for Lantern. I'm going to exert Lantern. So the decision is do we want to draw off broom or do we just want to leave it where it is? He could brawl us, but he could brawl Daisy. I think I'll just take the draw. Quest for 1.
Okay.
And then play Daisy and banish to draw.
Okay.
Pass.
Perfect. I will draw.
Not sure about that, but I think it's fine.
I will ink Maui Shark. For 3, I'm gonna achieve Robin Hood.
They do have the Maui Shark.
And I'm
Interesting.
gonna quest for 4. 1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
4. and I pass.
Yep.
1 damage on Esme.
I'll draw for turn. Crab seems good here, right? Let's just like take trades. I will pay tap my lantern and pay 2 for Crab.
Okay.
And Daisy will challenge Mr. Smee.
Mr. Smith. Okay.
And I will ink Snake. Pass.
Okay. I will draw.
Really liking the deck. It's feeling good. The Friends feels great. Like I can sing Friends here. Bam, Fox. Bam, take out Robin Hood. Friends feels great. I'm really vibing with it.
Yeah, I think
Feels better than Library.
Ink Maui.
Doesn't feel forced, right?
And I will challenge Daisy.
Mm-hmm.
I will gain 2. And I will pass now.
Yep. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to sing Friends with Crab. Draw 2.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 2 for Lantern.
Ooh.
I'll tap both Lanterns and pay 1 for Madam Fox. Bouncing Crab.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Challenger 7. Or challenge. Yeah, 7 total. Trade. You may draw.
I draw. Okay.
I'll ink Goat and pass. 4 cards in hand.
Okay. I will draw for turn.
This is not bad against them, right?
I'm
So
gonna ink Mulan, and for 5.
Mulan
I'm
and
gonna play
Half
this.
Shark. Uh-oh.
And yeah, and pass.
I'll draw. Awkward turn now. This is where... This is not what we want to be seeing, right? Like, this is just an awkward turn. What do we do? What do we do? I don't know. I don't know. Elsa would be good. We have so many resources, but not much to do. Do we just play a Crab and nothing else? I'm going to play Crab and pass.
Okay. Oh.
They didn't like the Crab, huh?
Yeah, she didn't like the crab. Okay, I will draw for turn, and I will draw for beast.
Yep.
Okay. I will ink Pit.
Sure.
I will pay 2 for Esme, and 4 for Robin Hood. And I will pass now.
Yep. I'll draw. Awkward spot, mate. You can't Crab and Criminal Mind. That is not synergy. Crab gives Challenger, not Strength. It is an awkward spot, isn't it? I'll pay 2 for Snake.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Lantern and 2 ink to play Crab and pass.
Okay, perfect. I will draw.
Awkward.
Okay, so
Did you draw for Beast?
no. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
draw for this.
It's mandatory,
Okay.
guys. I have to tell him. It's not me
I'm
being
gonna
nice. It's a
pay
rule.
6 for Shark. Then I will
Okay. Okay.
see what happened. I will quest with Robin. Trigger.
It's the Robin Hood show. Uh-oh. That doesn't hit.
So, well, oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will.
Oh
do
my
the
God.
Holy World.
There's my hand.
Yeah. My hand was Mulan, Robin, and Grab Your Souls.
I kind of forgot about the whole new world. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I should have inked. I'll draw your attention to this card I had in hand as well.
Yeah, yeah. I saved myself. I saved the shark. 3, 6, and 7. Okay.
Yeah, I should have quested
So
Crab again. That's
now
my bad. That's me being a bit of a donut. Wasting a law.
With Beast, Strange on Merlin.
This game's over. Challenger.
Gain 1 lore. Okay.
We got cooked,
I
guys.
will ink
Well
Maui,
and truly.
play one, pay one for Robin Hood, little Robin Hood, and I will quest for 2,
Yeah.
and I will pass now.
Very nice. I'll draw. I need a miracle. Snake will trade for Smee.
Okay.
I'm going to go 2 for Piglet. I'll go 2 for Piglet.
Okay.
I'm going to exert both lanterns
Okay.
and play a Piglet. I'm going to ink Rapunzel, play Magic Broom.
The pig army, right?
Yeah. The proxy show.
The proxy trinity. I will draw. Okay. I'm gonna 2. I will.
Oh, God.
Seals on Piglet.
Yeah.
Gain 1 lore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quest for 2.
Very nicely done, mate.
Yeah.
Well played. Game
Yeah,
3.
Game 3. But now you start, so I'm afraid of that.
We shall see. I like the way you built the deck. How many actions do you have? Do you know?
I think I have 20.
Yeah, that's a good amount.
Yeah, 2019. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the synergy with Robin Hood and Maui Shark,
Yes.
but it's against Ruby Amethyst, for example, it's pretty difficult to get to that, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
of brawls
Sure.
and all of that.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in trying some Ruby Emeralds with Robin Hood again because
Yeah,
I've liked that before, but
Yeah, I know you like that card.
Yeah.
I know you like Robin Hood card.
because there's also
I
like the
it.
Return of Hercules card, which lets you like play a character from hand, but so does your opponent. But you could get the half shark down, so and then like bring back Bruno and hypnotizes and all that kind of stuff. It could be quite good, I think.
Yeah, and you will try to play it when the opponent don't have many cards in
Yeah, exactly.
hand. Right?
I think discard at the is good at the moment anyway. So I think as soon as discard's good, I think like any Prince John style deck has a chance. So
Yeah, I was about to try that deck too, but I prefer today play a little spicy.
yeah, don't blame me. I like it a lot. I'm sure chat does too. All right, good luck, mate.
Good luck, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a bad hand. Is that a full send? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It just is, isn't it? 7.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, I'm only 3, right?
All right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wheel. Okay.
So much better hand. I keep dropping cards today, all over the shop.
Okay, and I'm half cut, right? Okay. I'm.
All right.
All right. Whenever you want, man.
Good luck. I need to decide what to ink.
Yeah.
So
Good luck.
probably World's Greatest Criminal Mind has to go, right? I will ink World's Greatest Criminal Mind.
Yep.
And for 1, I'll play Magic Broom. Pass.
Okay, I will draw. Okay. I'm gonna ink Robin Hood. For 1, play Mulligan.
Yep.
Draw on this card. Okay, I will.
Not sure what we do with the broom here, if we draw
I
or
will
not.
discard Let the Sun Reach On
Sure.
and pass.
Yep. I'll ready and draw. That's a really good card for us. I don't know what to ink, though. Inking Friends feels bad. I think we're going to draw. I'll quest for 1 with Magic Broom.
Yep.
1 for Daisy Duck. I'll banish Magic Broom and draw. I will ink Elsa and play Diablo. Pass.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I will draw.
We were influenced in our decision to...
You don't hate when you just think the big Robin Hood and you get the little Robin Hood? I mean,
Feels bad.
yeah. I will pay 2 for Helga Sinclair,
Yep.
and I will pass.
Sure thing. I'll draw. I'm going to quest for 2 with Daisy. Trigger.
Yeah.
There's a lot of actions. No! No! So Helga Sinclair's Challenger 3, right?
Challenger 3, yeah.
Okay. It's kind of fine. Peter Pan's pretty slow, but we can sing with it. Like, the snake is reasonable here, but I think it's just Peter Pan. Get the friends singer down. I will ink snake. I'll pay 3 for Peter Pan.
Okay.
I'll quest for 1, and I'll pass.
Okay. I will draw. Oh.
The friends feels very good.
Okay.
Feels necessary, right?
I think.
Like, I wouldn't want library at this
I'm
stage in the
gonna
game either, right?
invest me.
You don't really want to be playing a library on 3. It's too
For
passive.
3, I'm gonna brawl Peter Pan.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take Daisy down.
Sure.
1 damage on him. And I will pass.
Yep. I'll draw.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't update my ink.
Yeah,
I will pay 3 for crab and
Crab.
take out the Helga.
Yeah. I say crap.
Yeah. Crab.
Okay.
Cards in hand.
3, 4, 5.
Thanks. We're in a tricky spot where I really don't want to ink, but phew, I think I have to ink Elsa. I don't want to, though. Do we ink friends? Probably have to ink friends. I will ink friends.
Okay.
Pass.
Okay. I will draw.
We can't ink Elsa. Robin Hood turn. We need Elsa for Robin Hood here.
What I do now? Well, I'm hoping. Okay. I'm gonna ink a Strange and for 4, Robin Hood,
Yep.
and I will.
We need ink, guys, off the top. I'll draw.
Yeah.
I'll ink a Magic Broom. Whew.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. I'll take it down with the crab and with Elsa.
Yeah.
I'll quest form with Diablo and I'll pass. I only have 1 card in hand, mate. I'm a bit worried.
Okay. One card in hand.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will ink as me,
Mm-hmm.
and
It's gonna be
for
Beast.
5, I'm gonna play Bajira,
Okay.
non-exerted, and pass.
Shot. I'll draw. That feels good, doesn't it? What are we supposed to sing with Elsa or Crab? Does it make a difference? Sing Friends with Crab, draw 2.
Okay.
For 4, I'm going to play Rapunzel. I'll heal
Okay.
Elsa, draw 1 card.
Perfect.
I'll quest for 2. And I'll pass 3 cards in hand.
Okay, 3 cards in hand. Okay.
Wow, the Friends found the Rapunzel, mate. The Friends is actually popping off, isn't it? I'm really happy to have it in the deck.
Okay, so now I'm gonna.
The world's greatest criminal mind is like the flex slot, right, of what you want to tech for. Still not sure about
I
it.
will pay
It's an interesting shout, though.
5 for Robin,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna sing with Bajira, grab your swords.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So I'll draw for Diablo.
Yeah, draw for Diablo. And
Crab I'll just give here because I technically need to. And then these two take 2.
and I will pass now.
Yep. I'll draw. That's what we were looking for, a way of bouncing Rapunzel here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll quest for 2.
Okay.
And quest for 1. 3 for Fox.
Okay.
I'll pick up Rapunzel.
Perfect.
Fox will trade for Bagheera.
Okay.
Elsa takes 2 damage.
Oh no.
I don't have enough ink yet. Don't worry, you're safe for now. I'll ink Crab and pay 3 for Peter Pan.
Or Peter Pan. Yeah.
And then I'll pass. I have 3 cards in hand.
Okay. I have just 1. I have 2 now. Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh,
Okay.
the Friends, mate,
I'm gonna.
was
quest for
insane.
2,
Friends won us the game, right?
and I think I will pass.
Yep. I'll draw. I'll pay 4 for Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Heal Elsa 3. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Quest for 2.
Okay.
I will ink Snake and I'll play 3 Chatterbox.
A horse. What? Okay.
Pass. I have
Please
2 in
grab
hand.
your swords.
2 in hand. No, grab your swords.
Oh no. 1 Mulan. I draw. I discard.
Hey guys, remember, like,
Damn.
this is why the 1-drops are so good. Oh, GG, mate. Wow.
Yeah. I will just. And
Is that game?
pass. Yeah.
Phew, I'll draw. Quest for 4. Oh, it's not actually.
No, that's not.
I will
Still not.
quest of all 3
Yeah.
and banish and draw 3. I need to go. 1, no. So that's in hand. 2, no.
No.
3, no go. Okay, so game's still on.
Okay.
I showed you my hand, but never mind. Let's go.
Yeah, no worries. I have bad memory.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Me too. Peter Pan will take out Robin Hood.
Oh yeah, the little one.
Yeah, the small fella. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for Pascal. Ink Crab, play Diablo, pass.
Okay, so. Oh, there you go. So, okay. I'm just gonna. 3, and that's it.
Cool. GG, mate. Thanks so much for the game. It's a very cool deck.
Yeah, it was pretty cool game.
Oh, the deck's really
Have
cool.
a nice day, man.
So, what's your name on Twitch? And are you streaming in Spanish, I guess?
Yeah, in Spanish and English.
Okay, let's get a shout out for your channel. Is it on Twitch? Yeah.
Yeah, Bolillo. I just write it down on the Pixel One chat.
We're giving you a shout out on Twitch so people can go follow you.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
Yeah, of course,
I play spicy decks most than everything, right?
Well, that's
Because,
that's the kind of decks we like.
Yeah. So have a nice day, man.
You too, mate. Thanks for the games.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Whew. They made us work hard for that, didn't they? My goodness. So, I'm pretty happy with the list we've got right now. The main thing, I don't think that's the most recent version, right? I think we edited it slightly. Time is it? Kind of late. So we cut the skater mim. We added a 4th crab back. Yeah, that's it. That's what we're currently rocking. World's Greatest Criminal Minds definitely the flex slot, right? Like, I think this is the flex slot, but I think the rest I'm pretty settled on at this point. I really like the Friends. The World's Greatest Criminal Mind feels like a nice tech. It's good into Pluto, good into Miss Bianca, good into Shark. And I think this deck's got pretty good coverage into the meta. I think it's like definitely good enough to win a big tournament. The Peter Pans are a bit awkward. I would like some Iagos, I have to say. Like, not to play any Iago in this feels bad. Like, that is an incredibly strong card. Big synergy with Rapunzel. So I think that, like, the World's Greatest Criminal Mind, you could also look at making Iago. Iago's not good against Ruby Sapphire, I have to say. Although it can deal with the Sisu. Madam Mim Shift. What does that even do? I keep dropping cards everywhere. RIP! I think we will call it there, guys. But thank you very much for hanging out. I'm going to go chill for a bit. But I appreciate you all. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. We'll raid our friend. Bro, I ain't at Ravensburg. I won't be there. But I will be in Stockholm streaming my tournament run in Stockholm. But I'd already committed to a tournament the same weekend. Unfortunately, I had already committed. Don't get me wrong, I'm very excited to be in Stockholm. I'm just annoyed it's on the same weekend. But I had already committed to the event in Stockholm. It wouldn't have been proper for me to pull out. But yeah, it's a bit sad. But I'm a man of my word. Yeah, I'm really excited for Stockholm. I get to play some Star Wars Unlimited on Sunday as well, which will be good prep for me because in a couple weeks' time, I'm casting a Star Wars Unlimited major event. Thanks so much, HGCC1 for the Prime. I'll be back again tomorrow, guys. I will probably play a different deck tomorrow. Maybe some Emerald. I think like some sort of Prince John deck because I want to do some testing ahead of the tournament in Stockholm because I want to win that. I would like to win that. So, yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Give the stream a like on YouTube. Thanks to Card Market for sponsoring the stream. I will be streaming again tomorrow, I think. Like I said, we'll play a different deck tomorrow, but it just requires quite a bit of work to get it all put together, but that's fine. You guys take care. Yeah, look after yourselves. I might go for a run. That'll be a good idea, wouldn't it? I haven't been for a run in probably like over a year, so... Trying to get back on the fitness hype, you get me? Bro's part on the pounds. Might go for a run. At least a walk. 15k steps a day. I think I'm on 10k at the moment. But yeah. Alright guys, see ya.